we've had an interesting day of transfer news today compared to yesterday. There's literally half a fucking dozen names here that we've been linked with in the media today. Now, some of the names reported on include Declan Rice, Alexander Isak, Domenico Berardo, Daniel Malin, Dusan Vlahovic, Kingsley Coman, and the usual Mbappe rumours that keep persisting.
Oh, there's a big surprise!
Now, the video today is actually about Mbappe because, for those who don't know, some of these names we've been linked with, Malin, Isak, Berardo, and Vlahovic, these lads are strikers and wingers. Now, if only one of these rumours is to be believed, that still means that Liverpool are in the window for a forward this year, and I'm going to use this as an excuse to delve into the whole Mbappe to Liverpool saga. Now, these rumours linking Mbappe to Liverpool have persisted since about 2019 when we won the Champions League in Madrid. Remember that, anyone? Not long after the final, Mbappe did an interview in America where he was asked who he picks to play as on FIFA, and he replied, Liverpool.
You have chosen wisely.
This also happened around the same time that rumours began to surface that Liverpool were going to end their contract with New Balance and go into business with Nike, which, as we all know, eventually did happen. But the interesting part of that was that Nike also sponsored Mbappe, who is one of their chief marketing assets. So naturally, this sent social media into a frenzy with the hashtag Mbappe2020 trending on Twitter. Now, Mbappe then fueled things even further not long after this by following Liverpool on Instagram and tweeting a very cryptic message stating "soon" with the two eyes emoji.
Okay, you're breaking my balls, Gary.
And sometime after this, Trent celebrated a goal mimicking Mbappe's trademark celebration and mentioned Mbappe personally in a tweet after the game. Mbappe then responded to this by liking a comparison of the two celebrations. There's also been other interviews where Mbappe is being rather complimentary, not only towards Liverpool but also towards Jurgen Klopp. And basically ever since then, the rumours linking Mbappe to Liverpool have just not ceased. With the most recent one being only the other day, with Mbappe allegedly handing in a transfer request to PSG, and the bookies making Liverpool and Real Madrid the odds-on favourites for his signature if he leaves. Now, what's my opinion on all this? Well, look, no fan on earth would not want Kylian Mbappe to join their club. He's easily the best young talent in the world, and it'll be between him and Neymar, who will be labelled as the world's best player once Messi and Ronaldo have both had their day. But there's just one big thing we can't ignore with these rumours, and that's the price. Not just the transfer fee, but his wages. Now, with regards to his transfer fee, apparently his contract is due to run out in 1 year, which usually demands a significant drop in the price tag. Now, according to transfermarket.com, his current market value is 160 million euros, which then converted into pound sterling is roughly 137.4 million pounds. Now, maybe Liverpool could fund that by selling one of the current front three and spend the remainder of the transfer budget, but
How about no?
yeah, I still think that's a bit too steep. But for argument's sake, let's say Liverpool can fund the transfer fee. The biggest issue for me is his wages. According to Forbes, his annual earnings are between $20 million and $26 million, which when converted into pounds sterling and divided into 52 means his weekly wage is anywhere between £276,000 to £360,000 a week.
Why was I born handsome instead of rich?
Now, that's a very big problem for Liverpool because our best players are only on 200 grand a week, and they will naturally and quite rightly expect a pay rise more suited to the levels that Mbappe is being paid if that's what Liverpool are prepared to pay their star players. That will pretty much mean we'll be lucky to make a profit anymore and be able to sign new players in the future. We'd have to do what Chelsea have been doing now since FFP started getting strict and have to sell to buy, which doesn't do well for squad morale if the axe is always over everybody's heads from now on. So, what's my opinion on the whole thing? I think the unfortunate truth to the whole saga is that Kylian Mbappe is clearly an admirer of our club, but we just simply can't afford him. We're not ready as a club to financially compete at that level. We can't afford 150 million to 200 million pound players who would demand 300 grand a week or more. The only clubs who can realistically do that are the Real Madrids, Barcelonas, Man Cities and PSGs of this world. Now, that's not to say we can't in the future. Liverpool aren't too far behind these clubs in terms of revenue, and that's without the matchday revenue of a fully expanded Anfield could provide. Not to mention, we're yet to really see the commercial benefits of this new Nike deal and what that could potentially provide too. But look, for now, we all love Kylian Mbappe to join our club. I mean, who wouldn't? And I genuinely believe we'd be a club on his mind if he does decide to leave PSG one day. But I just don't think it's financially possible for us at this point to accommodate him. Even if we could afford the transfer fee, we'd have to ask him to take a substantial pay cut to join us, which just wouldn't happen in modern football.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Wages only go up for talented young players, never down. And this is something Klopp himself pointed out when he was asked about the rumours back when they were at the peak. So that pretty much concludes Liverpool's position on the matter, in my opinion. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but what do you guys think? Do you think I'm wrong and there is something to these rumours, or do you think this is just the papers feeding the public's wishful thinking? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm a new channel at this point, so any and all interaction is very, very much appreciated. And look, thank you so much to those who have subscribed and left positive comments. comments so far. You don't know how much that means to me, and I hope I can keep you guys updated with all things Liverpool as fast as I can. But for now, cheers lads and lasses, have yourselves a good Friday night tonight. Take care.